from My News 26 and CCTV. It's high school football, coming to you this season from schools throughout the region. This 26 Sports and CCTV high school football presentation is brought to you by Wolverine Power Cooperative and Great Lakes Energy. Your local electric cooperative is looking out for you. And by Munson Healthcare Cadillac Rehab Services.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to high school volleyball action on 26 Sports and CCTV. Tonight we have a key early season Big North Conference matchup between the Traverse City Central Trojans and the Cadillac Vikings. My name is Bill Dooley, and we are happy to have the head coach for Traverse City Central, Kathleen Nance. And Kathleen, thank you for joining us on the pregame show.
Yeah, it's great. Thank you for having me.
No problem. And Kathleen, looking at your team, you have a lot of sophomores, one freshman. As a matter of fact, 50% of your roster is either sophomores or freshmen.
Exactly.
So it's been about 2 months so far. What are some of the biggest improvements or growth that you've seen with your young team so far?
It's overcoming failure because, we all know mistakes are going to happen. It's part of the game. Mm-hmm. And I think we're really coming a long way in overcoming our mistakes and continuing to play and staying aggressive in spite of that. So I'd say that's our biggest improvement.
And you've had some pretty tough matches and some good teams this year, haven't you?
Oh, yeah. We like to stack our schedule with tough competition so that we're continuing to grow throughout instead of coasting.
Is there a specific area like serving or coming back late in the game that you're seeing with this young team that's kind of impressing you, or just all around their play is improving?
I think all around our play is improving. I think what's most impressive to me is our ability to stay aggressive at the net.
Okay, and that's what I saw early in the season at that one tournament up at TC Central.
Right.
Looking at the Big North Conference, I mean, we've got some really powerful teams this year, and anybody can beat anybody any night, right?
Yeah, it's really been going back and forth. I feel like there's been some upsets and just some overall tough games. There's been a lot of 5-set matches. We had 2 matches that went to 5 against West and against Petoskey, and I believe Cadillac went 5 against Petoskey as well.
Yes, they did, yeah.
And it's actually a lot of fun. I enjoy that kind of stuff. It's nice to be in such a strong conference where we know we're going to get good competition, and they're gonna show us what we're really made of.
Right. This is your 4th year, right?
Yes.
As head coach. And what is some of your volleyball background?
Well, I started playing competitively when I was 10, and I played all the way through high school. I'm from Oklahoma.
Oh,
so
okay.
I played for a school called Bishop Kelly in Tulsa, Oklahoma.
All right.
And we were a state championship team. We were really competitive all 4 years that I was there. And then after that, I went on and I played for the University of Dallas.
Unbelievable.
And I was a libero for them.
Yep,
and
okay.
You could probably tell, on the shorter side. But so then I started coaching actually when I was still a senior in high school. I started helping out with some of the younger club teams, and I coached when I was in Dallas. And when I moved back to Tulsa, I coached there. I coached for a high school there called Cascia Hall.
Yep.
And then we moved here, and I immediately got into the game here. In my 2nd year living in Traverse City, I got hired as the head coach at Central, and that's where I've been since.
That's great. Congratulations on all that.
You.
Looking at your team this year and some of the position players, just for our viewers out there, who is your setter that's going to get most? I mean, you have Annie Hunt and you also have Grace Lord as your setters, right? Grace is a freshman. So is Annie getting, or are they split time or what?
At the beginning of the season, we were running a 6-2, and both of our setters are incredibly strong.
Yeah.
They're both great athletes. They bring a lot to our team. Unfortunately, with Annie, she was very sick for about a month. So she's just recently back, and she's looking great in practice. We're giving her a little bit more time. So tonight we'll be using our freshmen primarily.
Libero is going to be
Kirsten Berkey. She's a senior this year.
Okay.
This is her 3rd season on varsity and her 3rd season playing that position, and she's fantastic. She's had a really good run lately, and she's also our captain, and she brings a lot to the team, and she's exciting to watch.
That's great. And your other captain is Olivia?
Olivia Phoebe.
Okay.
She's a sophomore. She's one of our young ones.
Okay.
And She's a great leader. She brings a lot of calmness, and she's a fantastic passer. She'll be playing defense for us tonight.
Great. It's nice having that leadership role for one of your younger players as they stick with the team. They'll really develop by the time they're seniors, so that's awesome.
I think it's great, and she's really stepped into that role and embraced it. And all of the girls, the older girls and the younger girls, have all embraced her in that role and have let her lead, and I think that's really telling of what kind of team culture we're establishing too. So.
Good. Well, we want to thank Kathleen for being our guest on the pregame show, and we will be back in just a couple minutes for the tip-off of the first game between TC Central and Cadillac. You are watching girls high school volleyball action on 26 Sports and CCTV. We'll be right back.